Let's crush a pips. We got to put these dominoes into this board, dude. What this green section is telling us is that all, 7 cells have to be the same number. Because that's what the equal sign clue tells you, is that everything in that color has to be the same. So what do we have 7 of? I'm seeing a lot of 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2s. Is that going to be it? I think we only have 7. I think 2s are probably the only thing we have 7 of. See a reasonable amount of 6s, but there's only 4 6s. Yeah, it's got to be 2s that are going in that green section. All right, and then 12. So the numbers are sums. So if there's only one number on a sum, it's just telling us that that number goes in that cell, basically. So all these single cell 4s are going to be 4s on the dominoes. Okay, so this blue-purple section down here is 0. It sums to 0. So all of these have to sum to 0. And we don't have a double 0 domino, so we're going to have... So this is absolutely 0, 4, I think is what that's telling me. And we only have one of those. So this goes here. That has to go there because we have to put 3 zeros in this section and we don't have a double 0. So there's going to have to be a single cell 0 with something coming off of it going up this way to make this work. And this is telling us that it's a 4. So that's a 0, 4. All right, and then we have 2 other zeros. Oh, we only have 2 other zeros. Whoa, wait. We only have 2 zeros. No, okay. Because I think all the 2s, I think every single 2 is going to have to go in this green section. So we have a 0, 2, a 0, 3, and a 0, 6. So I think this is actually definitely not, that 0, 2 is definitely not going to go in here because we need all of the 2s in the green section. So it could go 0, 6 or 0, 3 into the 7, which would put a 4 here. How many 4s do we have? We have kind of a lot of 4s. We have enough 4s so that I can fill up these 3 4s and still have more, at least one other 4. We have 4 4s. A lot of dominoes today. Yeah, we have 4 4s total. Do I have a 3 2? So maybe that's what it comes down to. So if I go 0, 3, is there a 4 2 that I could put here? There is a 4 2. If I go 0, 6, there is also a 1 2. So either of those are still possible. Am I thinking about this the right way? Oh, okay, so this 12 is either a double 6 or it has to go 6 2. We don't have a double 6. So this 12 can't be a double 6. So that means I have to split this 12 section into 2 different dominoes. One has to be going up in the corner to the left and one has to be going in the bottom down. And the bottom down goes into the green, so that has to be 6 2. So we'll put that one there. This one has to be 6 4 now because that's a 4 cell. So I'm going to put this here. Okay, now we're making progress. So this, I was going to say it had to be a 1 4 domino, but that's not necessarily true. It could go this way. And this could be a 4 2. This double 2 is going to have to go in here somewhere. Do I have a 1 4 domino? I don't have a 1 4 domino. So it's actually definitely not a 1 4 domino. It definitely is 1 and then something. It's either 1 and 5 or 1 and 6 because the only way to make 11 is with a 5 and a 6. So we don't have a 1 6, so this is absolutely a 1 5. And then a 6 is going to have to go here going down. And I think because this is happening, I was going to say double 2. I think double 2 has to go here because if it went here, then I would need another double 2. There's no way to fill this cell because I'm going to have to go. There's going to have to be one vertical here, and then, yeah, so this is definitely a 4 2. I said there was a 4 2, right? Okay, so 4 2 is absolutely going there, and then we're going to have a 2 something down here, and we have a 0 something going into the same thing, and all of these are equal. Okay, but double 2 definitely has to go here now because if I don't put double 2 here, I have to put double 2 here, and there's no way to fill this cell. So double 2 absolutely goes here. What did I just say? Here, yes. And then this has to be 6 something, and then this one has to be 2 something. This one has to be 2 something. Okay, so this might get pretty elaborate actually towards the end because there were kind of a lot of decisions to be made here. So I was saying this is either a 0 3 or a 0 6. What do we have for 2s left? We still have the 2 1. Oh, I used the 2 4. So that 2 4 was one of the options. If this one went 0 3, then I would have needed this to be a 4, and this would have had to go in 2 4. So that's not possible. So now this is 0 6, absolutely. and the 2-1 goes here. So we only have 1 0 left. We need the 2 to go in here. So this is a 0-3. And these are all 3s. So the 3-2 goes here. This is the final 2, which puts a 4 in here, which is perfect because those have to be 3s. And then this is our last domino. We needed a 6 in the top left, and we got it. And we've pipped, dude. I believe we've pipped. That was a pretty wild one. There was a lot going on there, but we pipped, dude. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.